x raised to the power of 3 upon 2 equals to 3 raised to the power of 3 upon 2. We have to find the value of x. Now x raised to the power of 3 upon 2, we send 3 raised to the power of 3 upon 2 to the left hand side. It will be 3 raised to the power of 3 upon 2 equals 0. Now this we can write x raised to the power of 3 times 1 upon 2 minus 3 raised to the power of 3 times 1 upon 2 equals to 0. When a raised to the power m times n, this we can write a raised to the power m whole raised to the power n, or a raised to the power n whole raised to the power m. So this we can write x raised to the power of 1 upon 2 whole raised to the power of 3 minus 3 raised to the power of 1 upon 2 whole raised to the power of 3 equals to 0. Now when a raised to the power of 1 upon 2, it means it is a under square root. So we can write it as square root of x raised to the power of 3 minus square root of 3 raised to the power of 3 equals 0. Now if you consider a is equal to square root of x and b is equal to square root of 3, then this is in the form of a cube minus b cube, and this we can expand as a minus b times a square plus ab plus b square. So we can write it as square root of x minus square root of 3 times square root of x square plus square root of x times square root of 3 plus square root of x square root of 3 square equals 0, or square root of x minus square root of 3, then remove the square root with this square, so it is x plus 3x under square root plus again remove the square root with the square, so it is 3 equals 0. When a times b equal to 0, then either a is equal to 0 or b equals to 0. That means when square root of x minus square root of 3 equals to 0, and second is x plus 3x under square root plus 3 equals to 0, or square root of x equals square root of 3. That means we square both the sides, so it is x equals to 3. So this is one solution for x. Now we have x plus square root 3x plus 3 equals to 0, or we can write it as square root of 3x equals minus 3 minus x. Let's square both the sides, so it is 3x, we remove the square root with the square, equals minus 3 minus x. If we multiply both of them, minus 3 minus x times minus 3 minus x, then 3x equals minus 3 times minus 3 is positive 9, minus 3 times minus x is positive 3x, minus x times minus 3 is positive 3x, minus x times minus x is positive x square, or 3x, or we can write it as x square plus 6x plus 9 minus 3x equals to 0, or x square plus 3x plus 9 equals to 0. Now here we have a quadratic equation and we can find the roots of x here using the quadratic formula. We can also first find whether there is a real solution or not. If b square minus 4ac is less than or equal to 0, then there is no real solution. B here is coefficient of x, that is 3 square minus 4. A here is coefficient of x square, that is 1, and c here is 9. 3 square is 9 minus 9 minus 36 equals minus 27. So it is less than 0, so there is no real solution. So if the question asks for only real solution, then our answer is x equals to 3. If question asks for all the solution for x, then we need to find the complex solution too. Now the quadratic formula here is minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac under square root upon 2a, where a is the coefficient of x square is 1, b here is coefficient of x, that is 3, and c here is 9. So x equals minus 4 plus minus, so x is equal to minus 3 plus minus 3 square minus 4 times 1 times 9 under square root upon 2, or minus 3 plus minus 3 square is 9 minus 36 upon 2, or minus 3 plus minus 27 under square root upon 2, or minus 3 plus minus, we can write it as 27 under square root times minus 1 under square root upon 2, or minus 3 plus minus 27 under square root, it is equal to 3 times square root of 3, and minus 1 under square root is an imaginary unit, we write I instead of it, so we write I upon 2. We can take minus 3 here common and write minus 3, 1 plus minus square root of 3I upon 2. So now 2 complex solution for x is minus 3, 1 plus square root of 3I upon 2, and when x is minus 3, 1 minus square root of 3I upon 2. So these are 2 complex solution, but only real solution for x is x equals to 3.